What is going on, guys? I am SceptileMC or George, and today I'll be bringing you a Pokemon Showdown Live in the UU tier because I'm enjoying UU a little bit more than usual, and I decided to make a fun team that I actually haven't even tested out yet, so I'll just be testing it out for fun now. So, without further ado, let me get right into the team. It's a team based around Mega Camerupt, and the fact that it destroys everything on the special side that's not specially invested at all, and even if you are specially invested, you aren't taking these hits. So I'm running the Fire Blast, the Earth Power, the Ancient Power, and the Explosion with the Sheer Force. The Ancient Power, it gets boosted by Sheer Force, so I'm not ever going to get the boost. But it turns into like an 80-something base power rock-type move, which in my opinion isn't that bad, especially against things like Salamence or Zapdos. Even though I have the fire mainly for Salamence and like the Dragon types of the tier. So I got that. Then I have Explosion because I wanted to try Explosion because things like Blissey's and Florges are around. So with this, I can actually explode on them if they're not physically defensive. I can tell on the fire, like, I'll go for Fire Blast. In comes the Florges. You're obviously specially offensive. I'm just going to explode. Simple as that. If you're a Blissey, I go for Fire Blast. You're going to set up your rocks expecting me to want to switch. I explode. Simple as that. And because this thing is just so powerful, I felt like its partner in crime needs to be a powerful Pokemon. So I'm running Choice Banded, Adamant, Dynamic Punching Machamp because just for the fuck of it. I have Dynamic Punch, I have Stone Edge, I have the Knockoff and the Bullet Punch with Max Attack, Adamant, and Max Speed. Just because so I can outspeed things. I'm actually just going to change this to 252. It just gave me that set. So 252 there. Hopefully I can outspeed more bulky variants of Swampert and also more bulky variants of Mega Blastoise with this. Also, if they're not a Jolly Crawdon, I can outspeed it. If they're Adamant, then I can. So next up we have Swampert right here, with the Stealth Rocks, the Scald, the Earthquake, and the Roar. It's a standard physically defensive spread just for rocks, and the fact that it's only weak to grass, and Camerupt actually walls that pretty nicely. Next up, I decided to throw Shaman on the team because I am kind of weak to water types and ground types, so I have a standard spread with Life Orb, the Seed Flare, the Earth Power, the Psychic, and the Synthesis. Next up, we're going Florges because I needed a special wall, but I wanted just like a very reliable special wall. So decided to throw Florges on the team with the Wish, Protect, the Heal Bell, and the Moonblast. And finally, I have a Choice Spec Zapdos just for the fuck of it. With the Volt Switch, the Air Cutter, the Heat Wave, and the T-Bolt, you can spam Air Cutter against a lot of things. Not much resist the flying type that wants to switch into Zapdos. And with the Choice Specs, you get a lot of power actually off on those. So without further ado, let's get right on into a battle. I'm around the 1500s right now, I think. As I usually just like probably sit around there because I don't ladder up too much anymore. I just kind of try to sit there so I can get good battles. So we'll see if this team actually can perform around that area. Who knows? Maybe we'll break the 1600s and we'll chill in there for a little bit. I don't know. I guess I'll pause the video until I find a battle. Alright, so we have a battle here against Mr. Destra 90. What's he gonna lead off with? He has a Mega Swamp. He has a Mega Absol and a regular Swampert. A Chandelure, Hydreigon. What is he gonna lead off with though? Well, Shaman does get walled by Hydreigon, killed by Chandelure. It can kill Toxicroak, and it doesn't appreciate Zapdos. So I really think he's gonna lead off with something, not expecting me to go with Shaman. So I feel like he's gonna go with the Swampert just to get up his rocks. So I really want to lead off with my Shaman because of that. And I'm going to do that. I hope he leads off with Swampert, expecting me not to lead with Shaman. He leads off with Chandelure. That's lovely. Can't take a fire type move. He's probably going to go for a Shadow Ball, though, predicting me to switch. But I can't stay in. I can't over predict like that. So I'm going to go to my Florges. Really reliable wall. That's what I'm going for here. As, oh my god, what the fuck was that? Is that Specs? That is Choice Specs. Holy shit, we're going for a Wish, and you're gonna miss. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. What I'm just gonna do here is fire off a Moonblast. Wasting the Fire Blast right now. Get the special attack drop. That's not really gonna matter because he just can go for Gunk Shot anyway. I'm just gonna switch here. I'm just gonna go into Swampert. I can take any hit from this thing. I'm not really too worried. If he wants to SD up, then he can. Goes for Gunk Shot. Is Life Orbed. And now I'm just gonna click Stealth Rocks. I know he's probably gonna go out into his Zapdos. That's exactly what happens, but on this Zapdos, I can switch directly into Camerupt, and now I can start to smack things a little bit. I love smacking things with Camerupt. It's so much fun. He's definitely not going to stay in against me, so I'm just going to click. I want to click Earth Power, predicting him to want to go out into Swampert or something. But then he just goes into Hydreigon, drops a Draco. I'm going to Earth Power. I know it's, okay, he didn't. What is that? HP Water? HP Ice? What the hell? Why are you staying in? Okay, now I'm going to Earth Fire Blast as he gets a crit. And let's see how much that does. Whew. Zapdos, Zapdos, Zapdos. How much? I'm sorry, my fucking Camtasia thing's blocking it. So it is 80%. I could play. I can make a play here on the Roost and go for Earth Power, but there's no point. I'm just going to go Fire Blast again and take him out. So we take out the Zapdos there. Pretty good for us. Now we can get up our rocks, and they will be there to stay. He can also go into Absol right here, I'm guessing. But Camerupt just absolutely destroyed that Pokemon. Now, this thing is Choice Specs, and we know it's Choice Specs, but Floor just can't switch in on it. It can still take a Fire Blast as he goes for a Trick, giving us the Choice Specs. I am fine with being a Choice Specs Florges. Choice Specs... Come on, George. Choice Specs Florges is pretty good, especially with the fact that now I have a 391 special attack stat. But he can go for a Fire Blast or a Shadow Ball here. What do I want to do? I can go on a Pert. No, it's not going on Pert. Let's click Moonblast. He goes for Shadow Ball. Does a 25%, and we get off 35% of him and get the special attack drop. So, while he now did actually cripple the Florges, he has turned it into a very potent special attacker. So, I'm expecting him to go for Fire Blast now. And to be honest, I'm going to switch out into Swampert, predicting that. And I want to see if he has the Energy Ball, so I do want to scout for that right now. He does have the Trick, so I don't know if he's going to have the Energy Ball. But just to see, I'm going to switch out to Zapdos here, as he probably does have it. Yes, he does, so that's good. So now we scouted for that perfectly. I'm just going to click Air Cutter right here, as he does go into Swampert. I think this is to a KO. Oh, it's closer to a KO. Okay. That's pretty good for us, as I'm just going to click Air Cutter again now, as I know Air Cutter is just... Look at his team. The only thing that took Air Cutters are Zapdos, and he sacked off Zapdos. So he gets a crit on the Skull. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's unfortunate now, because I don't know if I can take a Sucker Punch anymore off of the Toxicroak. I know I can't take a Sucker Punch off Absol anymore. I'm going to turn that down to 2 instead of 4. 2 instead of 4. Just how it is. How it is. How it is. How it is. Oh, it's a really crappy day outside today, guys. It's raining, it snowed, it's April. Why is it snowing in April? Why is it icy rain? It's cold. It sucks. It's a bad day. But anyway, Zapdos versus Absol. What is he going to do? Do I want to keep this thing around? It puts a lot of pressure on him, because now I can Volt Switch around him. I don't think I need Camerupt anymore either, so I'm going to sack off Camerupt here. Wait, LOL. What? He's talking to me. What are you saying? What do you want to say to me? But anyway, I think he's just going to go for knockoff here. He probably knows I'm Choice Specs by the damage on Swampert. Especially because Air Cutter is only 60 base power. It did almost half to Swampert. Although I actually want to calc this. Actually, no, I'm not going to calculate right now. I'll calculate later. As he SDs up in my face. Oh my god, we might have had an uh-oh. Might have had an uh-oh right here. I'm just going to explode. Just going to explode. Goes for knockoff, takes us out. Aha! So, how do we deal with a +2 fucking Absol? Well, we're going to go into Swampert. And we're going to do Slash DT Absol Mega. 60 defense, 60 special defense. Okay, what am I at here? We're at 185 or 257. We're definitely going for Earthquake. As you Swords Dance up again, and we do a lot to you. And I might be able to save this thing, actually. Save my Pert. Yeah, I think I want to save my Pert, and I can sack off my Zapdos, go into Machamo, and fire off a Banded Bullet Punch. That sounds like a good plan on my part. So I'm going to sack off my Zapdos right here. Unfortunately, Zapdos is going to go down, but against this team, he had 2 forms of priority. Hydreigon outspeeds of its choice scarf, so this was my best play. I can go for BP now. And I'm pretty sure BP will take it out because look at that attack stat. That's 591. Even if it's only 40 base power, that's 591. So I'm really thinking I should be able to take this thing out. Let's see. If I'm AV, I definitely couldn't take him out. So we might stay in predicting that. I'm going to have damage calculator actually just open. Curious. See how much a Machamp does. Machamp. UU Choice Band. Adamant. Guts. Well, I don't have Guts, but against a Mega Absol. UU Swords. BP definitely kills, so we're going to do that. He goes into Chandelure now. And how do we want to deal with Chandelure? I definitely want to keep this thing around because it definitely just tanks the hits off things. Do I need Florges? I don't think I need Florges. Probably more important than Swampert, though. Yeah, I'm going to sack off Swampert here. I don't really need Swampert anymore. He goes for Fire Blast. I predicted that, question mark? I guess. I'm just going to go for Stealth Rocks here. Goes for Energy Ball, takes us out. Not a problem. Not really too concerned about that. How much health are you at? 35%. Will a Stone Edge take you out? Against a Toxicroak, you use Swords Dance. We are not Guts. We are no guard. Normalize. I don't know what Normalize does, but we'll just go Mega Launcher. And the Stone Edge. 41 to 48%. Oh my god, we literally go into Machamp and just kill things. That's lovely. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Just click Stone Edge now. Gonna switch out into Toxicroak. That is going to die, my friend. That is going to die. He's going to go into Hydreigon right here. As could click Stone Edge again. I could just do that. I want to kind of lock myself into knockoff. I should have locked myself into knockoff initially, to be honest. Goes for Draco, and I think that's just going to be game now. There's nothing he can do at this point. I'm just going to Moonblast. Goes into Chandelure. Could I have double switched? Yes. Would have been the right play? Probably not, to be honest. Because I can just continuously click Moonblast against this thing. I don't even think he can 2-KO me anymore because he's not Specs anymore. And look at that damage right there. This is why you don't trick a Florges a Choice Specs. A Choice Scarf, yes. A Band, yes. Not a Specs, though. Definitely not a Specs. That's going to go into Hydreigon, and I'm going to fire for another Moonblast. He's going to lock himself into Flamethrower. I'm going to go into Machamp, and we're going to finish this game off with a fun little Dynamic Punch. Flamethrower's not going to do anything. He's going to burn us. Not even going to matter, I bet. Dead. Look at that. He burned us and dead. So, yeah, we're just chilling in 1500s. That's what we're doing. We're going to find another game, though. I'm going to pause till we do. Alright, guys. We are here against Pokegame's team that he used in the first episode of his Road to Rank. Lovely. I love playing teams other YouTubers use. This has Rocks, Waterfall, Aqua Jet, Stone Edge. This is Focus Sash. This is a Spikes Lead. This is Rain Dance. This is Rain Dance. And this is Rain Dance. So, thinking is going to lead off with his, with the Frost Blast. I think I'm just going to go Machamp, and I'm going to Bullet Punch twice. I have no reason not to. I'm just going to BP. And that way he can't Destiny Bond me. If he wants to Destiny Bond me on the first turn, he might be able to. But overall, I'm just going to BP. Is he now Destiny Bonds? That is fine. That's actually not fine. That's annoying as fuck. That was a smart play on his part. I'm just going to make a switch out into Swampert. See, Icy wins me. So he's just going purely offensive with this thing. That's fine. I'm just going to roar him out. He's probably going to... I expected him to taunt me there, actually. Get him out into Torn. He can taunt me with Torn, though. I know he doesn't have the Grass Knot, though, so I'm just going to go for Stealth Rocks. He just straight up Hurricanes. Gets a crit. It's annoying, but it's what it is. It is what it is. Now, though, I think he's going to Rain Dance here. If I'm completely honest, I do think he's just going to go for a Rain Dance. Exactly as I'm going to go for my Scald. Get a huge amount of damage off on him, which is lovely. Always nice. I'm just going to make a play in his Zapdos because I know he doesn't have any coverage to hit me. Hurricane's not going to be doing too much damage, and I'm just going to fire off an Air Cutter. As he goes into Frost as Death Fodder. So he's probably going to go out into Kabutops right here. And Kabutops is actually a huge threat now to my team. He's going to go into Kingdra, actually. And he's just going to go for a Hydro Pump. Most definitely just going to go for a Hydro Pump, as I'm just going to sack off Swampert. Don't have anything for Swampert. He just goes for Surf, actually. And I know he has Draco, Surf, and Hydro, which means I can go into Florges, I can Moonblast, or I can go into Shaman and I can Seed Flare. But I think my Shaman's a little bit more important than my Florges is. So I'm just going to go for Moonblast with this thing. He goes for Hydro Pump. Going to do about half to me. And we're going to take him out. So that's that. I probably should have stalled out the turns, actually, now that I think about it. But it's not really too much of a concern. Now I'm going to stall out the turns a little bit, though. Or I can make a direct switch into Shaman. What do we want to do? Let's just Protect first. Definitely just going to Waterfall me. It's going to take me out no matter what, so... Oh, this is great. I'm enjoying this game. This team's so threatening. Oh my god. Let me think what I want to do here. Do I want to keep this thing? Do I need my Florges? The better question is, do I need my Camerupt? Camerupt does nothing this game. Except take a hit off the Alakazam, I guess. I guess what I'm going to do is... I'm gonna calc something. Mega Swampert, UU Rain Sweeper, in the rain. Waterfall does 89 to 105% to my Machamp. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think we need to sack this thing off here. Just gonna try to double protect, and it fails. That's fine. That is fine, I guess. I'm gonna go into Shaman now. And just gonna click Seed Flare. As he decides to switch out into Alakazam. And we miss. Lovely. Lovely. Totally didn't need my Shaman to hit there, but it's fine. Gonna have to Seed Flare again. Side Shot gonna get a crit. And bring him down to a Sash. So, that is... And now, because of the crit, we can't survive another one. Ah, that is great. That's really great. I really enjoy when stuff like that happens to me. And Psyshock will do a lot to us, but I feel like Camerupt being the most expendable mod on the team at this point. He actually T-Waves. Wow, that's actually pretty good for us. I'm just going to go for an... Earth Power right here. Goes for Psyshock, does only 46%. Earth Power is definitely going to take him out from the 1% he's at. He's going to go into Tornado so he can get up his rain again. And the fact that my Shaman is now so low means we can't take an Ice Punch. Or Waterfall. Or anything. I think we just lose now. Unless he gets the min roll on, well, let's see. He has a 37% chance to KO us with Waterfall on our Machamp. So, and then he still basically wins because of that fucking Kabutops in the back. Huh. Okay. That's lovely. This is a fun game. Just gonna click Ancient Power, I guess. Maybe I'll get a boost with Sheer Force. I don't know. I guess I should have kept the Florges around so I could stall out the turns a little bit more. It happens. It happens. It's not like... Rain teams are always tricky to deal with, but yeah, we could have played a lot better around the Swampert there. He's gonna go into Swampert now. He's just gonna fire off a Waterfall. I know he is, and he can miss the Stone Edge, I guess, on Shaman or on the Zapdos. So I guess we do have a chance to win. I'm just gonna fire off an Earth Power. Waterfall's gonna take us out, and okay, we have a chance here. It's just Dynamic Punch. He can flinch us, or he can get the min roll. We survive. Are you kidding me? That's just annoying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I sound salty, but that's just annoying. Like, really? Really, like, it was in our favor at the end there. I mean, the Kabutops did have to miss, I guess, a Stone Edge against us, but although it probably could have KO'd. I don't know. It's just the fact that it happened. Like, you already kind of got a little bit lucky on the Psy Shock and Seed Flare. So my Shaman would have been at a good amount of health. I could have possibly recovered as well. Instead, I was too weak and I couldn't recover up. So, yeah. But anyways, let's continue on with our lives like we have to. So let's see what he got here. We got a Sharpedo, Whimsicott, Heracross, Zapdos, and Nidoqueen, and Arcanine. I'm expecting probably Nidoqueen to lead, honestly. I do see a Defogger, but don't see a counter to Machamp anywhere on this man's team. Or to Camerupt, really. But I don't want to lead Camerupt. He's going to lead Nidoqueen. He's going to lead Machamp. I think Machamp's a good lead here. He goes lead Whimsicott, actually, so I should have led fucking Camerupt. Jeez. I'm going to switch to Camerupt. As he goes to Arcanine, I almost clicked Stone Edge. That would have been the move I go for. But, wow, this is lovely. This is actually great. What do I want to do? Earth Power? No, he knows I can just Earth Power him. He's going to Ancient Power, expecting like the Zapdos to come out maybe. Camerupt really puts in a lot of work for his team. He goes into Heracross. Heracross is your switch-in? I mean, I'm happy that Heracross is your switch-in to my Camerupt, but like, I'm unfortunate that I didn't go for the right move there. So that happens, and I kind of want to double switch. I'm just going to double switch into Pert. He's not going to EQ me again. Yep. Oh, well, you went into Zapdos. On my Zapdos. You go into your Zapdos on my Zapdos. I don't think he's going to have HP Grass because he has a Whimsicott, so he already has a Grass type. As he doesn't, he goes into Heracross, so I was correct. As I feel like he's going to Stone Edge now. But I'm just going to go back into Zapdos because Zapdos outspeeds if he's banded. If he's not banded, he's not 2 KOing us. He's going to go for Stone Edge, right? Goes for knockoff. Wow, that is definitely banded, yeah. As now I'm just going to Volt Switch. Goes into Zapdos, so he takes those rocks. And we're going to get off our Volt Switch, which is nice and lovely. I didn't do too much. Really didn't do that much at all. Gonna go back into Camerupt because Camerupt absolutely obliterates Zapdos, and it's so funny. I'm just gonna Fire Blast and take you out. If you want to Roost, Fire Blast is 80%. Goes for Defog, so I could have gone for Ancient Power to take him out, but Fire Blast is still a safe move to go for because most of the time it won't miss. Most of the time. But anyways, now he's probably just gonna go out into Nidoqueen or Sharpedo. Both of which I guess I have pretty good switch-ins for. I do have the Zapdos to take on the Nidoqueen because he's just going to go for an Earth Power against me. And I do have the Shaman to take on the Sharpedo as well as my own Swampert. So how much so Swampert hasn't even touched the field yet, so it's at full. Goes into Nidoqueen. Do I go into Zapdos? Are we going Shaman? Not going Florges. Pert's a very good option still to this. Honestly, I'm going to go Pert. Yeah, he just goes for his rocks. I guess I should have seen that coming. But now I can get at my own rocks, which is nice. So I can get at my Stealth Rocks here, which is going to really put pressure on the Arcanine. It's going to put pressure on the Heracross as well. As this happens. And Zapdos, you are now the most expendable because you don't have Defog. And you're going to take 25%. You're on 12, and you're dead. Just how it works. It's just how it works, guys. As I can now just go into Shaman. I know you're not. I know you're not Choice Scarf, so I can fire off a Psychic here very freely. Actually, I'm perfectly fine with going for Psychic. It's gonna do a lot of damage to anything on his team. If he switches into Sharpedo, I can just click Seed Flare then, because he can't OHKO me with any one move. I don't think an Ice Fang, even Tough Jaw or whatever Strong Jaw boosted, isn't gonna take me out. So I think we're pretty safe here. We're in a pretty safe situation. I think we're in control of this battle right now. Of course, it can always change on just a dime. It's just like you get hacks, you get something. He makes a double switch all of a sudden, and you're just behind. But as of now, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. Makes a switch out into Whimsicott. Fine, you're just going to take a Psychic. 51% to you. I'm perfectly content with 51%. I'm just going to fire off another Psychic. Moonblast can do 35%. Gets the special attack drop. And we get a crit. Get a crit, which is nice. That is nice. I do appreciate that. I do feel like I deserve that now. But he's gonna go into Sharpedo now. I do want to keep my Shaman around, so what I'm just gonna do is make a switch. Do we need Camerupt anymore? I don't think we need Camerupt anymore. We need our other Pokemon more, basically, is what I'm saying. We don't need our Florges either, though. Florges is more expendable, I'd say, so I'm gonna go into Florges. Probably gonna Protect. Maybe just go for Waterfall. Does go for Protect. So maybe we can actually take a hit. Maybe we can. Who knows? What's gonna go for Moonblast? If we're physically defensive, I can take a hit, but I'm not physically defensive. I'm especially defensive, so he's actually just gonna go for it. Goes for Crunch. Not the right play, buddy. I have no reason. There was no reason why you went for Crunch there, in my opinion. Literally no reason at all. But I'm just gonna go for Moonblast versus this thing. He can go for Earth Power versus me. I don't care. Go for Moonblast, get some damage off on this thing. As we're just gonna Scout. Maybe he doesn't have the Sludge Wave. Oh no, he does. I can be hopeful, right? Come on, guys. I can be hopeful. But let's see. Earth Power did 25% to Florges with 447 special defense. We got 248. Could be super effective, would do 50. I don't think we can survive one of those. I really don't think we can. I'm going to calc it, though. Because if we can survive it, then I'm going into my Mega Camerupt right now. I'm going to go UU Wall Breaker. With Nidoqueen right here. UU Defensive Entry Hazard. Earth Power can't kill, but if he's 252... Oh. Well, we will be pushing it if he's modest. Okay. It won't kill us. And if I'm 252, 252. Oh, he's definitely max. Could just go for Calm, I guess, but oh wait, that could have been max, yeah. He has Rocks up. Do I take the risk? I don't want to take the risk. He's gonna go Swampert. Just fire off an Earthquake. Yeah, it's my best play. Even if he goes in a Heracross here. It's a 2-hit KO, and I know I can take any hit off the Heracross, so not really too concerned. So I can just go for a Scald. I'm going to take that thing out. Max defensive to 66%. Heracross is savage. Oh my god. He goes back into Nidoqueen now. If Earth Power doesn't take me out, then I know he's not modest. Oh, it doesn't take me out. We live on 1%. Jesus Christ. As he survives too, but we outspeed with our Shaman, so that's basically a game. Yeah, that's basically just a game. As I can just go into Shaman now. And he can't switch out, or else he dies to an Earth Power. He can't stay in, or else he dies to an Earth Power, so he's in an impossible situation. Goes into Arcanine. Obviously, I just clicked Earth Power, and okay, well, he survived. That is oddly concerning. As I'm just going to click Earth Power again. He goes for Extreme Speed. So now I can go out into Camerupt. And just go for an Earth Power. And I know he's going to Extreme Speed me here just to get damage off. And now I know an Earth Power is going to take me out. But the Nidoqueen can just come back out. And it's not going to be... I'm going to click Explosion. 100% accurate. Alright. Now you have to kill him a champ in one hit. That is very hard to do. And I'm just gonna dynamic punch him. And we outspeed. Guess I should have assumed that. GG. That was a good game, bro. We're gonna find one more battle now. Just cause I feel like finding another battle. Just one though. Just one more. Just gonna pause it until we find it. Alright guys, we're back. And this is interesting. He has a Ninjask. Ninjask is very interesting to see. More of an offensive team, plus a Dawn fan for, I guess, hazards and spins. So I'm definitely expecting the Zapdos to be more of an offensive spread. But what exactly do we want to lead off with here? Our Zapdos? Zapdos seems like a very good lead. Also, Swampert seems like a good lead versus team. I like the Swampert idea better. Leads with Ninja, so we're just going to go for our Stealth Rocks right off the bat. And then if this thing wants to sub SD, I don't know, goes for a sub. That is great. That is great. I'm just going to roar him out. Ninjask is already crippled. As he baton passes, so I did the right move in roaring him out. Goes in Alakazam. That is dangerous. Holy shit. Get the fuck out of there. I need to scout for Grass Knot. I really need to scout for Grass Knot. So he's either going to U-turn or Grass Knot here. Both of which Camerupt can take on. So I'm going to go into Camerupt. I can take a U-turn. He goes for close what? Who close combats a Swampert? I don't understand people. I don't like facing people. Like, congratulations, you sacked off your Infernape successfully turn 4. When you outspeed Machamp, you outspeed Zapdos, you outspeed Shaman, you sack off your win condition just like that. Who does that? That doesn't make sense to me. I never understood those people. But he obviously had a reason for it, so anyway, what I'm just going to do now is... He's Psyshock. That did a lot of damage to me. We sacked this thing off? Yeah, we sacked this thing off. As... I'm just going to go into Shaman here. I'm just going to fire off a Seed Flare. It is going to be a... If he's Life Orb, it's a KO. If he's Life Orb. And judging by his Psyshock damage, that might actually be Life Orbed. But anything else on his team, he doesn't have anything else to take a Seed Flare. Goes into Ninjask. Is this going to survive? Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. What is he going to go for, though? Sub Baton Pass. He has to have SD. Sub Baton Pass SD protects the other move you typically see. I'm going to go into Zapdos, so I'm not wanting to take an X-Scissor if he has it. And he does have it, so that's good for me, I'm guessing. Anyway, here, nothing wants a Heat Wave. Yeah, nothing wants to take a Heat Wave, so I'm just going to kill off this Ninjask real quick. Goes for X-Scissor again. Not doing too much damage, obviously, because I resist. And yeah, he's probably going to go into Machamp now. Or Alakazam. I'm definitely expecting Alakazam to be Life Orbed at this point. He can also go into Donphan. Oh, trying to get off a spin. Goes into Zam. Zam is a problem. Why is this Pokemon so threatening? I kind of just want a Heat Wave. Yeah, I'm just going to Heat Wave. Psyshock, I can't believe it killed us. Like, I'm so surprised that actually killed us. As I'm just going to fire off a Seed Flare here. This is just us exchanging kills now. But he has 4 and I has 3, so I need to make some plays to actually come back from this. See, the fact that I sacked off my Camerupt there to a... You turn or you Grass Knot there. You don't go for a close combat. And that didn't even kill. Excuse me? Okay. This thing's more important than Swampert at this point. I'm gonna go into Pert. Gotta go into Pert. Gotta sack off Pert. He definitely had the Energy Ball if he's just running 4 attacks, so... Go for Energy Ball. I'm actually kind of curious. I just want to see if you have it. Surprised the Seed Flare actually didn't take him out. Alakazam is not a bulky Pokemon in the slightest of bits. Like, at all. Alakazam doesn't... Oh, wait, what the hell? Wrong one. Alakazam... Oh, you Life Orb. 88 to 104. So it was a roll. And then... Psyshock versus a Florges, which is UU blank set with 252. Yeah, he was definitely Life Orbed. Definitely Life Orb. I'm just going to go into Machamp here. And he knows I'm going to BP. But it's not like I can just over-predict. Do we over-predict right here? Do we just click Stone Edge? Or click Dynamic Punch or something? I can win this game with dynamic punch confusions. But I can't have him. So it's a 50. Is he going to go for Side Shock? If he goes for Side Shock and I go for BP and take this thing out, what does he do? Goes into Zapdos. Maybe Volt switches. No, he has to keep this Sam. This Sam just completely destroys my... It destroys my Shaman. I don't want to click Dynamic Punch. I don't want to click BP either. Because I'm banded. I'm not AV. I'm banded. Oh my god. What the fuck do we do? I'm really thinking hard about this. Fuck! God damn it! I hate my fucking shit. Bullshit. I fucking hate this. I got way too mad this live. I'm sorry. Fucking annoying. God damn it. Larry just clicks Earthquake, though. Or Knockoff. Please go for Knockoff, predicting me to switch into Shaman. Make my day. Make my day better. Do it. Go for Knockoff, predicting me to switch so I can just fire off Dynamic Punches then. Knock off this Choice Band. This Choice Band is hindering me right now. I should have clicked Dynamic Punch so badly. I really should have. I was thinking about it, too. I was really thinking about just clicking Dynamic Punch. Would have been the play to make. Definitely would have been the play to make. I don't know what he's thinking of doing right now. You just gotta click Earthquake. Click Knockoff in my favor. Please click Knockoff. That gives me a huge chance to win. But don't click Earthquake. He's probably going to click Earthquake, but Knockoff is an interesting play you could do. Please do it, though. Please do it. Please do it. Please click Knockoff right now. Click Knockoff right now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Why is he taking so long? What the hell's going on? Fire Dude, don't disconnect. You deserve this win, Fire Dude. You outplayed me completely. Come on, Fire Dude. What are you doing? You're at 60 seconds left. If we just win by default, I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna take the win. He's gonna take the L and I'm gonna take the W. He has 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left with his Dawn Fan. That's it. That's all the time he has. That is all the time he has left. 30 seconds. He's down to 30, guys. This is riveting. This is fucking riveting stuff right here. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh my god, he's gonna forfeit. He's gonna DQ. 20 seconds still. 10 seconds left. Guys, this is... I think we just won. I think we just won. We just won. Huh. Okay. We completely did not deserve to win that game. And I'm gonna take it. Gonna X out. And I'm just gonna do my outro now. So guys, if you did in fact enjoy the live, I'd really appreciate if you did comment, like, rate, or subscribe. Helps out the channel, helps me out, helps me grow, etc, etc, etc. I'm sorry if this was more of a low energy live, or just I'm tired. It's rainy out. It's just a bad day in my opinion. It's springtime. There's fucking snow on the ground and there's ice rain falling from the sky. And it's just awful. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. So I am SceptileMC with George, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.